Okay, so we're doing 5, 6 now. So we're doing squares of binomials. Okay, so we know what binomials are. Again, two monomials, add it together or subtract it. And squares of that, meaning you are squaring it. Okay, so if you see right here, we have x plus 2 squared. Okay, that is a square of a binomial. It can also be written as x plus 2 times x plus 2, which then you need to FOIL. So you cannot just square the x and square the 2 and have that as x squared plus 2. That is wrong. Okay, so do not do that. You have to think of it like these two written out, and then you have to FOIL it. So we're going to end up having x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. And then we simplify that to x squared plus 4x plus 4. And once we get that, this right here, let me change colors to make it all official, right here is a perfect square trinomial. Okay, so the perfect square trinomial, obviously we know what a trinomial is, but perfect square means it's coming from something like this, where it is x plus 2 is squared. So it's x plus 2 times x plus 2. That will give us a perfect square trinomial. So x minus 1 squared, whatever you get from there, that's a perfect square trinomial. Okay? So perfect square trinomial, a trinomial that factors as the square of a binomial. And okay, so from there you have your two different forms. Okay, so you have factor patterns for perfect square trinomials. So this is a perfect square trinomial because you have the a and the b, and that it factors out to a minus b times a minus b, or a minus b squared. Whereas this one is a little bit different. It's a plus b times a plus b, or a plus b squared. So this is how you factor perfect square trinomials. Again, this is an easier way to look at it. Could you use the other method that we used before? Yes, but you'll end up getting the same thing on either side. So go in here. Okay, so we need to identify what our a and our x is. Oh, let me kind of show it so you can still see which ones to use. Okay, so we're going to identify which ones are a's and which ones are b's in this case. So our a is going to coincidentally be a, okay, because a is being squared. Now, what squared equals 16? 4 squared. So 4 is going to be our b. Oops. So we can think of this as 4 squared, so our b is 4. So if you think about it, so 2 times a times b, which is going to, in our case, 2 times a, which is a, times b, which is 4, gives us 8a, which is what we have. So this is a perfect square trinomial. So we know that a is a and b is 4, so we're going to write it as a plus 4, a plus 4. Okay? You could have it with the square as well. So there we go. Next one. Okay, a little bit different. So our a in this case, what is being squared? So 2x is being squared. Okay, because 2 squared is 4 and x squared is x squared. So our a is 2x. Okay? So then, right here, what is being squared? 5 is being squared. So our b is 5. And let's double check that it works, that it's a perfect square trinomial. So we have 2 times a, which we know a is 2x, times b, which is 5. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 5 is 20, so 20x. Perfect. But since this right here is negative, we're going to have A minus B. So A in this case is 2x minus B, which is 5, times, I was about to write A minus B. No. A, which is 2x minus 5, which is our B. Okay, and you can always double check. Let me show you. If you want to double check, you can always FOIL it out. So 2 times 2, or 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Negative 5 times 2x is negative 10x. 2x times a negative 5 is another negative 10x. And then negative 5 times negative 5 is plus 25. Okay, and that simplifies to 4x squared minus 20x plus 25, which is exactly what we wanted. Look at those Christmas colors. I'm going to go back to blue. Okay, so our next one. We need to see, our A in this case is going to be just y, right? Because it's already squared. And 16, 4 is being squared. So it's 4 squared, so our B will be 4. So let's check. Okay, so we have 2 times A. A. What is our A in this case? Our A is y, and our B is 4, so that will be 8y. Oh, we have 4y up there. So therefore, this does not work. So in our circumstance, this is prime. Again, eventually, you will learn how to do that. But right now, that's what we're leaving it as. Okay. So, last one. What is being squared? 5x is being squared, because 5 squared is 25 and x squared is x squared. So we know that A is 5x. And then we have B is y. So that's our B. So let's double check that it works. So we have 2 times A, which is 5x, times B, which is y. So we end up having 10xy, which is exactly what we need. So we're going to do, this is a plus right here. So we have A, which is 5x, plus B, which is y, and 5x plus y. So there you have it. That is Squares of Binomials.